Welcome to Affiliate Business System. My friend, I am very excited for you. Congratulations for getting here. I've been waiting for you. We have been waiting for you right here, and you have now joined the ranks of the most successful entrepreneurs on the planet. Welcome to the team. My name is Vic Strizius, as we will get to know each other if we haven't met already. If you are brand new to this community, if you're brand new to the 4%, you and I will become best friends. Hopefully, that's my intention. You know why? Because if I help you make money, we are going to be the best friends, right? We're going to be besties for the rest of our entrepreneurial career. And so that's the intention. And we're going to have a lot of fun here. This is not a course. This is not a theoretical thing that you have purchased. There is plenty of courses you have probably bought in the past that may or may not have given you the results that you were looking for. There's probably a whole bunch of events you went through, maybe different masterminds you have joined. You have spent a lot of money, maybe not. I don't know your story. But if you're like most people, people buy courses and they get more information, they get more education. But at the end of the day, when it comes to what really matters in business, which is money in your bank account, most people have nothing to show for it. And we're about to change that for you here. That's the intention of this system. That's why it's not a course. It is a system. And so what I want to talk to you right now is we're going to get straight into this. We're going to talk about making real money straight from the get. All right. I'm not going to waste your time. I don't have time to waste. I don't have anything that I'm going to talk to you about that is not related to you making money. So let's set real intention here. Clear outcome for this course. We're going to get straight into this. My promise to you is that over the next 7 days, you will launch your own highly profitable, highly successful affiliate marketing business in the next 7 days or less. So we don't have a lot of time to waste, do we? Let's get straight into this. But before we get into the setup, I need to make sure that we're on the same page about a few things. I need to make sure that I pre-frame you correctly, right? If your mindset is in the right place before we venture out, you will be successful. I guarantee you that. I promise you. Look at me. I promise you. If you follow everything I'm going to lay out in this system for you, and I'm going to walk you through actionable steps for you to do, as we're going to do together, you're going to be watching over my shoulder, over my screen, and you will be able to literally do exactly what I do here. I promise you. You will never have issue making any amount of money that you want in this industry. I'm about to prove it to you in a second, okay? So please, I don't care how many times you have failed in the past. I don't care if it's been 334 times you have failed. I don't care if you are just starting out and you don't know nothing about marketing. I don't care if you bought, 122 different courses in the past. None of that stuff matters, right? Whatever happened to you in the past is past. It's history. We can never change history, but we can and we will change your future. Sound good? Sound like a plan? I know this is big, tall statement, and I sound excited and I sound confident because I know what you got yourself into. I know what is going to take place here. And my only challenge here is to get you to believe in you, maybe for the first time in your life, that it will work for you, right? I know for 1,000%, for a fact, this system, the affiliate business system that I have created for you, will change and revolutionize not only your business, not only your bank account, but your entire life. And that is what excites me. So, very quick. If we have never met, again, my name is Vic Strizius. I started 4%, this company in 2016. But just like you, perhaps, in 2005, I started online. And I did not know anything about marketing, anything about business. I did not have any money. I don't come from a wealthy family. My parents were very blue-collar workers. My dad worked on the construction, was a welder. My mom worked at a meat packing factory. We came here to the United States as immigrants, as refugees. So I know what it's like to be on food stamps. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to go to thrift stores and Goodwills and secondhand stores and buy your clothes from, hand-me-down kind of a department stores, right? I know what it's like to, I remember this. Watch this. I remember when we got to the United States, I was about 12 years old. Prior to that, I have never tasted a banana. What's banana got to do with the making money? Oh my goodness, man. You and I were going to have a conversation here, my friend. Nothing is scripted. I'm talking to you from my heart. My intention is to get through to you, to your head, to get you to believe that you can do this and you will do this, okay? Promise you, stick with me here. I'm going to change your life. Listen, when we got here in 1996, for the first time in my life, I remember eating a banana, right? And I'm like, I ate the banana and I'm like, this banana peel, it's got some more banana on it. So I literally scraping the banana peel with my teeth, the inside of it. And I'm like, ooh, this doesn't taste good. I come from that type of a background. Okay. And I remember in 2005, I firstly just got married and I wanted to provide a lifestyle for my family that I did not have growing up. I wanted to become the best that I can be for my wife, for my kids one day when we have them, right? Today we have 7 kiddos. I've been blessed and life is absolutely amazing. But my background is not somebody that just were born into wealth or riches. You know what I mean? I had to struggle. I had to figure out my way. I did not know anybody. I did not have a list. Nobody knew me. I wanted to make money. Do you want to make money? That's why you're here. You're not here to learn. You're not here to, have another thing on your virtual shelf. You're here to make money, right? So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to cut a lot of years of learning curve. I'm going to cut a lot of years of trial and error and, figuring things out, what works, what doesn't work. I'm going to save you a bunch of money. I'm going to save you a lot of time, and I'm going to get you straight into the zone of success where I'm going to take you by the hand like this. I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to launch your business. We're going to build and launch your affiliate marketing business within the next 7 days. And we're going to go on to make a lot of money together. Sound good? We're not going to apologize for making money. That's why you're here. So what happened was when I got started, I wanted to do affiliate marketing because you don't have to create products. I couldn't create products, right? I did not have the money for inventory and drop shipping and all that other stuff. I couldn't provide any real value of myself to the marketplace. So the best thing for me was, hey, if I can just sell somebody else's products, right, and make money, that sounds like a really cool business opportunity. Again, did not know anything about that. Nobody knew me. I did not know anybody, and I struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled and struggled. And then I remember I got to the point in my life where I did not have $1.19 to my name. I ended up borrowing $30,000. If you don't know my story, maybe you know my story, but I borrowed $30,000 to get started with, the early company. I spent a lot of that money on marketing. I spent a lot of that money on buying products. I made zero. I remember that as clear as day. I did not have $1.19 to my name. And then a mentor showed up in my life. And what I learned was the reason why I failed. And maybe this is the reason why you're failing. And that reason was I was just like another, fill in the blank, right? And so I started to shift. I started to do things differently in business. There is a book, Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And he says, it's not about doing certain things. He says, it's about doing things in a certain way. So what I was doing back then that did not work for me, I was failing for the first 8 months, got me zero results. Maybe just like you, right? And then I started doing things in a certain way, in a different way. And I became #1 income earner in the same company I was failing in. The next 90 days, I became #1 income earner in that same company, completely changed my life. And here's what I've learned, right? I have learned that there is a system to success. If you're failing, listen to me, if you have been failing, chances are you have not been following an actual legit system that consistently and constantly leads to the end result, which is success. And success in business is money in your bank account. That's the only measuring stick. That's the only true measuring stick. Does that make sense? You can't measure love. How do you measure love? I don't know, yeah, love, whatever. How do you measure your health? Well, you feel healthy, right? But there is no, you can't really measure it. But with money, this is one thing in the world that we can measure to the exact decimal point. And that is this. Just look at how much you've got in the bank. And that will tell you a few things. That will tell you how you're doing in business, how you're doing in the marketplace, how you're thinking, right? How you see yourself. Because money, it's just a thing that gives you options. And what we're going to talk about, the science of actually making money and doing these things in a certain way that will make you to be magnetic to money. And a lot of people don't know this. Watch this. The reason we call it the affiliate business system, okay, is because when you look at, let's take a look at a pilot, right? Let's take a look at a pilot. When a pilot gets into the cockpit of an airplane, he follows certain protocol. He follows a system. He follows a specific checklist, right? It's systematic checklist. Okay, doesn't matter if the pilot gets behind that that airplane control dashboard for the first time in his life or her life, or maybe they have been flying for 30 years, right? What's the first thing that every single pilot does when they get into the cockpit? First thing, they go through a system check, right? A checklist, a pre-flight checklist. They have a system to follow, right? No wonder the end result is usually, for the most cases, 99.99999% of the time is the same. The airplane gets to the end destination where it was intended to get to, right? Take a look at, what do you want to look at? The surgeon, right? People go to college for 10 years and they learn all about surgeries, brain surgeon, for example, neurosurgeon. Every single time they get into the operating room, they have a system that they follow every single time, and they don't deviate from the system, okay? If they deviate from the system, they go into the unknown territory, and then they just hit and miss and see what happens. Does that make sense? Just like in business, just like, let's go to somebody that's a builder that's going to build a skyscraper, right? Right? There is a system that they follow. They don't just start taking bricks and cement and whatever else and just start piling things on top of each other and, okay, let's build a skyscraper. No. There is a system. Does that make sense, my friend? You see the pattern. Everything that is a success, everything that will last it needs to be built on a system, a proven system that works, that has been proven to work. And that's the only way that you and I will have lasting success. And this is how we're going to build our business, is on a system. You making money is no different than an airplane going from point A to point B and that pilot following a system. You making money online is no different than a neurosurgeon is performing a surgery on a patient following a system that ends up in a success, all right? You and I building a business is going to be no different than a skyscraper is being built from the ground up. There is a system to be followed, and there is order of things that we're going to do in the right time, okay? Strategically, systematically, that will get us the end result of what we want to achieve. Does that make sense? We're here to make money. You're here to make money. I'm going to change your perception of money. Just over the next couple of lessons here, I'm going to shatter your limiting beliefs that you have about money. I promise you. Watch these videos to the very end. I'm going to reprogram you to make more money in a month than most people make in a year. I promise. I'm going to set you up for success like most people can only dream about. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build a business with you through this system, following specific protocol, following specific system steps, We're going to help you build your business. And it doesn't matter if you're just getting started today for the first time in your life, or you have been doing this for 30 years, but you don't see the actual result that you are hoping for. We're going to change that. We're going to build your business. Okay. It's going to serve a lot of people. And that business is going to make you unlimited money. Unlimited money. So does that sound like a good plan? And then what we're going to do is we're going to continue to work together to change this industry. We're going to help millions and millions of people around the world to achieve more success, to create their breakthroughs, and to make more money. Who do you know in the world right now who does not want to make more money? Making more money is something everybody in this world wants. Okay, heck, you go talk to the richest man in the world, right? Is that Elon Musk or Jeff or whoever? You're gonna say, "Hey, do you want to make more money?" Everybody will say yes. Nobody will say, "I don't want more money," right? Now, when you get to a certain point, here's the thing about money: when you don't have it, that's the only thing you think about. It's like oxygen. When you don't have it, when you're oxygen deprived and you can't breathe, that's the only thing you think about. You don't care about anything else. When you're hungry, the only thing you think about is food. When you're starving, when you are sick, the only thing you think about is health, right? Is how do I get better? How do I get well? When you are broke, the only thing you can think about is, man, how do I get out of this? Aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? Aren't you sick and tired of not having enough, having more months left at the end of the money? Well, we're going to change that. Why? Because when you don't have to worry about money, just like when we don't have to worry about oxygen, there's plenty of it. We don't think about it. And then now we can start thinking about other things that are more useful for the rest of the world. That makes sense? When we're not hungry, we don't have to think about food. In fact, we can start to feed others. Just like when we get you into making money, having more money than you really, need. That's really our objective here. Why? Because when you have abundance of it, we can now then start thinking about helping others get to that status, right? And helping millions of people around the world create the breakthroughs that they want. And how we're going to do that is we're going to do it through an online business model. Like we're going to help you set up as well. And the way that we have set this up is beautiful. It's brilliant. This is a revolutionary technology I'm going to get you set up with. It will allow you to have your business. You will be able to run it. You will be able to scale it to unlimited potential. Unlimited. And that's what we're going to do in this program here together, right? I need you to believe that it's possible for you, my friend. If this guy right here started out from nothing, and I went through a lot of trial and error. I went and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars over the early years of figuring this out and perfecting it. And I've got it down to a system. I'm about to prove it to you, okay? The most important thing perhaps for you and your success is not necessarily even having a system that works. The most important part and component of you succeeding is going to be this thing between your ears, okay? Your mind, your belief. And my biggest challenge here is not to help you build a business. Heck, I'm going to build this for you. I'm going to set you up with a ready-to-go turnkey business that's going to be better than anything else in existence when it comes to affiliate marketing. I'm going to set you up with the same business model that I run that makes me hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. But I need you to start believing in yourself that it's possible for you to succeed. I need you to be hungry for your success. Does that make sense? I need you to get hungry for more. There is nothing wrong with having more, is there? There is nothing wrong with you, right? Having so much money coming in that you have more than you need. There is nothing more with having a lot of money. Right? As we're going to discuss a little bit later on, money is just a measuring stick. Money is a certificate of appreciation. So the more good we do in the marketplace, we get rewarded with these certificates of appreciation, aka money. And so therefore, the more valuable we are in the marketplace, the more money the marketplace will pay us, and everybody wins. It's going to be a win-win, okay? Now, let me tell you this quick thing. Why should you listen to anything I've got to tell you, right? Like legit, why should you listen to anything I've got to tell you? Let me just take a couple of minutes. I know there's a lot of charlatans in the marketplace. I know there's a lot of people just yapping, you know what I mean, on social media, and everybody is rich and everybody's driving a Lamborghinis. I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't need it. I live in South Dakota, right? And if I want to get a Lamborghini, I go to like Miami or something, you know, someplace more exotic. But I'm in South Dakota here as where my family is at, and we get snow in the winter. And there is really like no Lamborghinis driving around here. So I don't care about that, right? But there are other more important things to me that I like to enjoy. In other words, we want to live the life that we envision and where we don't have to worry ever about how much things cost. If you want to, you know, get put your kids to a private school or whatever, do it, right? If you want to live in a better place, do it. And money is going to be the thing that's going to fuel all that, right? So we don't really want more money. What we really want is we want what money gets us, okay? But unless and until you believe that it's possible for you, until you have this burning desire, Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. First rule is that you have to have a burning desire, right? Burning desire. Do you have a burning desire to success? I hope you do. Because if you have a burning desire, you will go far. You'll go big, right? So why should you listen to me, my friend? I've been broke. I know exactly what it's like to struggle. And then I know what it's like to not ever have to worry about money. Let me do a screen share with you here. A couple things just very, very quickly if you have not seen it yet. Here's a quick screenshot I took. Hang on a sec. I've got a couple of things on my screen here. I'm just going to do it real quick. Look at this. Okay, this is from a Stripe account, $429,000 in a day. Okay, that's today. See it right there? So I know what it's like to be on welfare. And I know what it's like to make $429,000 in a single day. And we have multiple days like this, 6-figure days consistently, okay, per day. Can you imagine what your life might look like, okay, having that type of income? Why should you listen to me? Listen, I'm not going to promise you that you're going to make $400,000 in a day, but that's over 100 million, 150 million or something like that run rate on per year, okay? I can't teach you how to dance. I cannot teach you how to be a brain surgeon. You know what I mean? I cannot teach you how to fly airplanes, but I can and will teach you how to make money. I need you to believe and I need you to trust the source. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I've been through the process, right? I've been through this systematic creation of this thing. Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple other things here. Here is where I'm at today. Real quick, we're going to talk about this thing called multiple streams of income. And that's going to be very important for us. For multiple streams of income, I'm going to bring up here, this screen here. Some companies we're going to set you up with, we're going to be collaborating with through this system that we're going to set you up with. Here are some of the results of some of the commissions that I personally was able to generate through just completely passive income strategy right here, okay? $165,000, this is live. There are several multiple accounts here. $46,000 on this account. Here's $80,000 here, $24,000. This is all money flowing to me through the same system that we're gonna set you up with, through the same companies that we're gonna set you up with as well. 112,000 here. Look at this, 183,000. Okay, $74,000 in commissions, $19,000 in commissions here from this account, 80,700 from this account. Okay, you get the point here. Here's another account where we're collaborating with another company, completely third party. Okay, we did not have to create these products. $700,000 in commissions. This is commissions. This is not just sales. This is commissions earned. Here's another company. This is just like I did not even touch this. $83,000 generated here, you know, get response. There's like 700,000 plus from that account. This is live, so I can't plug in. I'm not gonna bore you with that. There's another one, Any Word. All these companies are gonna set you up with thousands of dollars coming in, flowing to that account. Here's another company, $20,000. My friend, there is so much money that's available to you and I right now. We have to get in front of it, okay? All these things that I showed you, I did not spend a single red cent promoting these companies. These are third-party companies that pay me today, and I did not have to spend a red cent promoting them. It's all done through my own ecosystem, affiliate ecosystem. I'm going to set you up with that same affiliate ecosystem, with the same companies that pay me, they will pay you. I'm going to show you how we're going to build this out. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. I don't want to give you false promises or, false income claims. These are my results. But wouldn't you agree? If I can generate $400,000 in a day, I can show you how to turn your annual income into your monthly income, right? Very, very realistic. Is that a promise or guarantee? Heck no, I'm not going to promise you nothing. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I don't know you. I don't know if you're even going to take action on anything I'm going to show you here. But if you're hungry, if you have a burning desire to succeed, I'm going to show you how to win unlike you have never dreamed about. Okay, let me show you something else. You say, Vic, that's your results. When I broke through, I'm going to show you, here, let me pop this quick PowerPoint here. Just a few slides. This is just, just to kind of walk you through here and to inspire you a little bit here, my friend, right? So when I first created the system, the one that I'm going to set you up with right now, okay, for your affiliate business, I tested it for myself. And these are the results from one of the companies that I was promoting, $4.2 million. This was in a span of about 2 years. This was a few years ago. So that was probably 2013-ish, 2014, okay, somewhere in there. And then I started to replicate my system around with other people, with some of my students, by giving them access to run and use my system, okay? And here are some of the results. Aqua said 7,000 in 7 days, okay? Agnes here, $9,000 in sales, just on a webinar during the live hangout. These people have never made a dime before. But what I did is I built a system. This was the early version of it. This was not even as remotely powerful as the one I'm going to walk you through and help you set up today, okay? These people use my system. They just tapped into my system that I control. The way we're going to do it with you here is we're going to give you full control of a system that is 10 times more powerful now. And you will never have to depend on me. You will never have to depend on anybody. You will depend on you, and you will have full control of your business. Nothing like this has ever been created in the history of affiliate marketing or online business ever, period. Okay? Here is Katya here. Vic, amazing vision training, brilliant affiliate program. I made $4,800 within days, no list or advertising. Would you like that, right? Here's from Paulo, $70,000 today in 2 months. Okay, he changed his family's, trajectory. Mark sent me this. Again, this is, first kind of a original version of this system that was, not anywhere near as powerful as the one I'm going to set you up with during this time together with you. Mark got a $3,000 sale, made $10,000 in counting this month, and we're only on the 19th, right? Changed his life. He's never made any money like this. Here is from Ted, $9,600 in 3 weeks. This is us promoting other third-party companies together as a team using my system, okay? Gigi here says, if a grandmother of 9, right, mother of 6 boys who didn't know what tab or Windows was, YouTube or Google 4 years ago, with a laptop that was over 10 years old can earn $4,800 in a month, then you can too, right? $4,800 in 30 days, not bad. Changes people's lives. Carol, $9,600 in 2 days. Look at this. Shaquille, $14,400 in sales, okay? Miles and Sonia Seegers, $224,000 in 2 months. Can you imagine that? Changes your life, right? And then what we do is we celebrate your success. I would love to get you out on a yacht. I would love to get you out on a nice, getaway here as a team, as a community, to where we can all celebrate your success as you're making money, and we get to live the good life that you and I designed to live. Does that make sense? Okay, so that being said, my friend, I need you to believe in you. I need you to have burning desire for success. I need you to believe that it's possible for you. I need you to let go of your past. I need you to trust the process, fully and completely. If you trust me 99%, I want you to get a refund for this program right now. I don't want you to go at it if you don't fully, completely, utterly, 100% trust me in what I'm going to tell you. Why? Because without trust, there is nothing. If you don't believe the source, if you don't trust the source, please refund right now. Hopefully you trust me, right? Hopefully you're not here because you're just like, okay, but I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I'm going to change your life, but you got to trust me. I'm going to change your life, but you got to trust the process. I'm going to change your life, but you got to have full and utter belief in the source. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying this from an arrogant way. I'm not saying this from look at me kind of a way. I'm saying this from an authoritative position. I have worked with hundreds of thousands of students since starting this company, 4%, in 2016. I'm not going to bore you with the whole history of it. Listen, there's a pattern for people that succeed, and there's a pattern for people that fail. Do we have 100% success rate within our company? No, I would be lying to you if I said we had, right? I wish that we would have a 100% success rate. But here's what I'll tell you. There is pattern for people that failing, and there is pattern for people that succeed. People that fail, they do what's convenient. People that fail, they do what they think they can do. People that succeed, they suspend their disbelief. People that succeed, they do the irrational stuff. They do things that they don't even understand why they gotta do it, but they trust the source and they do it and they get predictable results. It's just like that pilot in a cockpit of an airplane, a 747. Okay, he doesn't have to understand everything, how all those things work, under the, in the electrical, system of that airplane or whatever. He just needs to know that if he does this, then this happens. If he does this, this happens. So there's a system, and he follows the system. He doesn't need to think about it. He doesn't need to understand how everything works inside that airplane. He just knows if he follows the system, everything is going to be okay. You get it? Listen, I want to help you. I know I can help you. You're here. You come to the right place. You finally found a way out. You finally got a winning lottery ticket. Let's cash it together. Right, my friend? So a little bit of a longer introduction, but I need you to get excited about your future. I need you to believe that what I will tell you is going to be for your benefit. It will help you build your business. It will help you make more money. And I will be telling you things that you may not understand, or you may feel like, well, why do I need to do this? Maybe I can do it like this. Listen, suspend your disbelief. I say this all the time. I said, the reason I'm here and I'm successful is because when I had a mentor, and if my mentor would tell me, Vic, you got to do this stuff standing on one foot, I would not question it. I was that submitted to following my mentor's instructions. Why? Because he had what I wanted to have. That make sense? So unless you're making more than $400,000 in a day, my friend, and again, I'm saying this in a humble way. I came from a guy I came from not having $1.19 to my name, being on welfare. Listen to me. To making over $400,000 in a single day, many times consistently, and growing, and only getting better every single day. Trust me, I can teach you and I will help you make money. Our intention here is for you to make money. We're not going to apologize for that. If you're not okay with making money, you came into the wrong program, you came into the wrong system. Maybe it's time for you to get out, right? Before this train takes off, before this plane takes off the runway, maybe I'm going to give you one last call to deplane, to deboard, right? And find something else. But I promise you, there is nothing that will even remotely come close to what we have built for you. Okay? So we're going to get into this. We got 7 days. We've got 7 days to build your business and to launch it together. And we're going to do it guaranteed. I need you to trust the process. I need you to go full out. I need you to completely suspend your disbelief. I need you to be prepared to build your future. That will be the most amazing you have ever dreamed about. Sound good? Now, Go ahead and drop me a comment below this lesson. Let me know if you're fired up. Let me know if you're ready to go. Let me know if you are prepared for a liftoff. Let me know if you're gonna go 1000% and be 1000% committed without questioning anything, without doing what's convenient. You will do what's necessary to build the business that will change your and your family's life forever. Are you good? You trust me? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to be reading your comments. That being said, let's go on to the lesson next, and I'll see you there.